Alrighty. How's it going, boys? Welcome back. Welcome back. We got some XP to get today, fellas. Okay, that's the wrong one. Awkward. A lot of rats. A lot of rats around here, boys. Okay, let's see. I used a bachelor's rose yesterday on Vincent, and it did not work, so I probably can't use another one because I used it pretty late into the day, I think. So it's kind of annoying. Yo, what's good, Mouse? How's it going, bro? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I mean, I don't have a huge plan for today. We do have G-Drag Bank back. I did do a bit of grinding, I think it was Saturday, to be able to get it back. Honestly, I just got RNG carried. I did, like, tarantulas for, like, an hour, and dropped a digested mosquito and a shriveled wasp, which is big monies. It was, like, 50 mil for that, plus, like, all the little tarantula silks and stuff that we got. But we also dropped Sharp 7. So I dropped Sharp 7 on Saturday, so that helped a lot. Like, a lot. It was good, Slothy. Doing great. How are you today, bro? Viewer of the Witch name. Oh, yeah, let me change the Twitch name. Always forget to do that. I mean, that is technically what we're doing today, but let's do this. Oh, that would have been awkward. Also, spelling things is hard, man. All right, good comms. What's good, Zag? What's good, Dyslexis? How's it going, bro? See my new term? I don't think I did. Hold up, let's take a look. I gotta see the term, boys. Let's see. Where's the Terminator? Right there. Ooh, he's got duplex. Power 7, okay. 5 master stars, dang. Bro went all out. Snipe 4 as well, like holy cow, dude. My man went all out. Very clean, bro. Goodness sakes. First actually claimed at the beginning of the stream. I know, that's crazy. It was good, Slayer. What's good, Sal, Samuel, Smokey. Verdicts, what's good, what's good. All right, so this bozo has been waiting for like 3 days for me to claim it. Every time I log in, Cat calls me and it's like, please claim your witch. So there we go. We have the witch pet. But what we have to do now, in order to get our last 3 SkyBlock XP, which is available, we got to level it up to 100. So that will be our grind for the day. That is going to be our grind for the day. We got to get to level 200, or 100, I mean. So we're going to swap it around to here. Boom. There we have it. I guess, I mean, we could use it right now. I kind of want to see if we can level it just from doing it that way, but I mean, what we could also do is a couple ultimate candies. That might be the strat. Is there a new hub? Yeah, man. That happened a couple weeks ago now, hasn't it? I think it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. Oh, dang. I'm out of toys, man. I got no XP bottles left. Not even Cat 27 yet, so can't use it in dungeons. Rip. Ripperoonies. Got so burning out of SkyBlock. It happens. It happens. I mean, to be fair, once I'm done with this, I'm probably going to be starting a Stranded profile later this week. I don't know if we're going to do like a ton of streams on it. We'll do at least one. I just kind of want to get a feel for it and just kind of rate it. It's kind of the idea. But that's the plan. That's the plan. Again, we do have 150 mil purse though, so I will be opening Vanguards today. If anybody's doing Vanguard grinding, feel free to hit me up. I definitely could use that. For real. Having money means we need to spend it. Totally. Once they change the hub and mods, I get very unmotivated, but legit today just got back into it. Nice. W timing. W timing. Perfect time for a stream. So grinding for dyes, yeah, I think we're still gonna go for, I mean, we're going for Nadashiko when we do our experiments, but I think we're still gonna go for the frostbitten dye, which is why we're opening Vangs, because I mean, I like doing Vangs anyways, and it's not like I'm gonna have to spend a crazy amount of money. I mean, in general, Vangs are profitable for me most of the time, which keys are still a little bit pricey, to be fair. So they're a little bit more expensive than I would prefer they be, but it is what it is. Let's see here. How much XP is our witch gonna get off of just the XP share? Probably not a lot, since we are using Guardian. But we'll see. Does this mean you'll finally get time for RL Craft? Probably not, man. I mean, like, we kind of got a feel for what people would watch when I tried Hypixel. Like, I didn't mind, you know, Hypixel, like, recording the videos. Some of the videos did good. Mainly the video on the guide video that I did decent, but any stream that's not SkyBlock doesn't do great is kind of what I figured out, which it is what it is. One day maybe we'll be able to branch out, losing most of the community, and I'll be big enough to handle that. But playing on BLC, we are on Lunar now, so Lunar is the way now. First day of waiting for 2B to get a goof mustache. What even is that? Do I even want to know? Do I even want to know? But I don't know. I haven't gotten too much. I could do a modded Minecraft playthrough, like maybe just on Twitch or something. Or honestly, I just need something to play off stream. Because like generally off stream, what I would do when I want to binge a show is I used to play SkyBlock, which I mean I could still do, but it's like that's what I do on stream as well. For, you know, we've been doing long hours recently. I mean, we did like 2 7-hour streams last week, so I kind of need something else to play. I've thought about trying out a few things. I mean, I could probably do Windcraft off stream and just vibe with that. Wouldn't be bad. Bam, 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 bam. But we'll see. We'll see. Get kitty headphones and viewers come in automatically. I don't want those kind of viewers, bro. Keck W. Silk Song, Steel Soul. Oh, good grief. I mean, I beat base Silk Song. Like, I did the Lost Lace ending and got all that stuff done. But I mean, there's still a lot of bosses in like base Hollow Knight that I never fought, honestly. Which I like Silk Song better. I like the movement more. I used Hunter's Crest, or like the original crest, like the whole time. I like the pogo better with the diagonal, honestly. It's kind of a vibe. But maybe that's just me. Completely quit, but Warframe is very fun. Whatever happened to Soulframe? I know they were working on that, and like a bunch of people were talking about it, and then I haven't really heard anything from it recently. What's the deal with that? Ad space is ad space. That is true. But at what cost? Didn't have much to do the past few months. That's fair. That is fair. Thunderbolt 6. But yeah, I was thinking of, I don't know, I could do maybe a modded playthrough. But again, I just really want something right now that I can play like kind of off stream and just not be paying that much attention. So I think I could probably get into doing some Windcraft. They have like so many side quests and stuff to do. So that could be something. All right, let's see. Can do that. Next. All right, one more experiment after this one, and then we're good. Maybe Pantheon 5. That would be something. I mean, again, I want something that I don't have to pay much attention to, though. Like, the whole idea is that I can chill and watch YouTube while I'm playing something. And, like, right now, if I'm going to pay attention, I've got a few things I'm playing. I've been playing a lot of Rivals recently. I finally got Lord Emma, so that's good. I've been working on Lord Moon Knight / Invisible Woman for the most part. What else? Been playing a lot of Elden Ring Night Rain. I have one of my profiles is up to depth 4. That's like I've been solo queuing up to depth 4, bro. I had the worst RNG on Saturday. It was actually I was so mad. First fight we got was Dreadlord, which was I don't do great in Dreadlord. I died like a lot, so that one's kind of on me. But I mean, most of our teammates died the same amount, so we had like, it was really weird. Like throughout the run, Duchess died at like every single boss, and then once we got to Dreadlord, she only died twice, and then the other 2 of us died like 5 times. It was like, dang. Well, that feels bad, man. But what else? After that one, we lost to that one when Dreadlord was 1 HP. It was really sad. And then right after that, we get Everdark Balancers, so of course we die. And then the next run, Everdark Balancers again, so of course we die. And then right after that, we finally get regular Tricephalos, and I'm like, all right, cool. We're gonna have a good time. Easy boss. And then everybody died like 5 times except for me. The first time I died was the time that we lost. Like, that was when we lost, was when I died once. Like, dude. How do I get the bad teammates on the easy boss run? Are we trolling? It's like a Scholar and a Revenant. The Revenant had like Bestial Sling build, which was really good. But dude, it was so annoying. It was so annoying. 0 for 4. Like, it hurt me. It hurt me. But oh well. What you gonna do? Oh, that's the wrong button. My bad. Well, I don't think we're getting much for this one. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing again. I'm trolling. I'm just trolling. It's fine. Alright. Giant Killer 6. Totally worth it. For real, for real. Okay, I mean, that's 250. We'll take it. We'll take it. When it's kind of fun for chill game, not gonna lie. Yeah. It's like that, or again, I could do a modded playthrough of something, but RL, I feel like, is not very chill either, though. How to get pinged like you? Obviously, I'm not jealous. Move to the United States. Specifically, relatively close to Illinois. Because the servers are in Chicago. So, if you're relatively close to there, then you get good ping. Which I'm not that close. I mean, I get like 50 ping. You know, so it's not terrible, but Path of Exile 2. I've watched, like, I think Fearless has played that on his stream, so I watched him play that a little bit, but yeah, RL Craft's one of the hardest mod packs, so it would not be very chill at all. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, realistically, I could just farm on SkyBlock, and that wouldn't be that bad. I could still use a wild strawberry dye, you know, so that'd be something to go for. SkyBlock could benefit from more unique combat mechanics, then it would be more interesting for new players. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the problem is a lot of the bosses are kind of later game that are interesting. Like, I mean, revs are not interesting to start off, right? I mean, they're just super easy, which, to be fair, it is supposed to be your first stepping stone. I guess Tarantula. Tarantula is a lot more interesting now than it used to be. Like, it has a lot of boss mechanics, but personally, I don't like most of those boss mechanics. The cocooning is mad annoying. It's mad annoying. Sphinx are interesting, I guess, as far as you have to build for them, but like the fight itself, again, isn't that interesting. Enderman is where things get really interesting, because there's a lot of boss mechanics there, and it's actually hard to do. So, I think if they do a good job with like T5 Sven and stuff, like, the thing is, again, we just need like earlier tough boss mechanics, which I guess if you go for Rift early, then you're in a good shape, because Vamp Slayer is very difficult. For sure. Very, very difficult. Ooh, grow 6. Fancy. See if we can find it. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the cool boss fights are later on is the thing. So it is interesting for new players, which, to be fair, when you're starting out, you kind of should be more worried about like game knowledge. Yeah, which level 98? There we go. Should be kind of more worried about game knowledge than about boss fights for the most part, because the thing is, the game is very complicated. What they really got to do is get the chapter system done. That's the big issue right now, because it helps explain the game just through experience. Because reading what a stat does in the chat is one thing, but actually using the stat is another thing, and that's like the hard part, I feel like, for a lot of people. Yeah, pest farming is good for chilling. Yeah, that's one of the things that I could do. But yeah, let's see. Where's our witch pet at now? So we got it up to 98. I mean, I could just Caduceus feeder it real quick. Honestly, I'm gonna do it. Ultimate carrot candies. 1, 2, thank you. Which I don't think this will get it to max, but bang, level 99. Clean. Okay, only 300,000 XP to go, which is not bad. The question is, can we like loot share that? You know, like having it on an EXP share. Is that possible? I don't know. We're gonna find out though. Because again, I've been doing a lot of Tarantula Slayer off stream. I think we're gonna keep going with it. How much are skeleton keys at? Again, I think there's still 40 mil, right? Yeah. I'm gonna buy one again. If anybody wants to, like, you get a Vanguard, feel free to party me. And we will join up. Game suffers from, in my opinion, needing to do everything on max efficiency because you need to make so much money. I mean, you don't have to do everything on max efficiency. Again, it's just like to do it at, you know, the thing is like there's so many different things to do, right? So doing everything on max efficiency, yeah, that's going to be a pain in the butt. But like most people, they're going to focus on one thing at a time, which is what you should do. And it is an MMO. Like, it shouldn't be like the easiest thing in the world to get every single thing. There are a lot of small things that cost kind of way too much money for what they're worth. Like Pendant of Devon, honestly, is a little overpriced, I feel like. A lot of enchants, like Ice Cold and all that stuff, could definitely be cheaper. That's the real issue is, again, a lot of the enchants are ridiculous how expensive they are and stuff. But they are really good. Like Chimera, it's very expensive, but it's very good. It's kind of worth it. So if the thing is, it's a player-driven economy, you know? So it's based on how many people are here. Like, the admins don't really control the price of stuff. So it's based on how rare it is. I mean, they can change the rarity to kind of change prices a little bit. But really, it's just how many people are playing one specific thing and getting drops from that thing that are worth a lot. Do. Yoink. Bam, 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 bam. Your reels is capped. Tarantula's not easy Slayer. You need God setup. I mean, you really don't. There was a bug with it a while ago where you have to where like the boss would just infinitely regen health, but that was a bug. That has been fixed. So it's a lot easier to do now. I mean, sure, God setup helps, but like you don't have to have it. Maybe build your island. That is an option. I could actually make a cool island, but I don't know, man. I just don't like building. I'm not like into that part of the game, you know? Still need solid damage for ability. For what ability? What are we talking about? Who to what now? Yoink. For like the bug to happen? Yeah, I mean, you need a lot of damage for the bug to happen, if that's what we're talking about. For sure. But did I say it was easy in the video? I don't think I did. Said the boss can be bugged out. Bam, bam. Do. Bam, 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 bam. What do you think? Bro. I am not here to give my political opinions. I am not an Asmongold streamer or a Hassan streamer. I play Minecraft. I stick to what I know. I am not on Twitter enough to have an opinion. Boom, boom. If you don't have good damage, I know for you it's easy. I mean, yeah, like, it's T5 Tarantula. Like, realistically, if you can't do T4 E-Man, you probably can't do this. Like, I'd say progression-wise, generally, like, boss progression for Slayers, I would put T5 Tarantula after E-Man T4s as far as difficulty. Or somewhere around there. I mean, thing is, you know, you can do T5 Tarantula early on if you get, you know, Tarantula armor with a ton of defense and all that stuff. But, you know, it takes a long time to be able to do E-Man in Crimson gear. It's kind of the same thing for Tarantula. Like, to be able to do T5 Tarantula later on, you gotta have, if you're gonna do it in Crimson gear, it's gotta be good Crimson. Have set for Terra 3 bill plus, and we're struggling with T5s with a 3 bill setup. What did you spend 3 bill on? We need different setups for every Slayer. I mean, starting out, generally, you're going to. But, you know, eventually, like, I use T5, or I use Infernal Crimson for, like, everything. So that's kind of the late game. That's where you get to. Boom, boom. But, you know, starting out, like, for Revenants, you're not going to have Infernal Crimson for, honestly, generally, until you get to the point where you're wanting to do Blaze Slayer, you usually don't have Crimson. I usually don't recommend getting Crimson until after you have Terminator anyways, because you want to do, you want to have a Terminator to do Kudra. So kind of just game progression wise, you generally aren't going to be able to do Crimson gear until after you've already gotten a good setup for E-Man. Crimson, G-Drag, Avarice, Hype. I mean, you don't need the Hype. Realistically, I don't use Hype for this. If you're trying, like, I mean, T5 Tarantula, you don't do magic damage. I mean, it's nice for healing, but yeah. But what level of Crimson are we at? Yoink, I guess, would be the question. Do. Bum. Did the Sting weapon get fixed or something? When it got released, it dealt like 0 damage? Yeah, they fixed it like a couple weeks after release. They got on that pretty quickly, thankfully. For SkyBlock admins, they got on it pretty quickly. Where is bro? I spawned him. Where did I spawn him? Okay, there he is. Hi, come here. I didn't know where bro went. Heck W. Terra is not cheap. I mean, again, it's like, it's really just, I consider like the expensive part of Terra is what you're spending to get into Tarantula specifically. Like, if you're buying Crown of Avarice and base Crimson, you're not buying them for Tarantula specifically. You're gonna use those on every part of melee like damage in the game. You're gonna use it for Diana, you're gonna use it for all the other Slayers. Like, I'm not really considering that as just expensive for Tarantula, because you're, again, that's not just for Tarantula, that's for just melee damage in general. So if you're buying stuff for Tarantula specifically, like Sting, Mosquito Bow, like those are the kinds of things that you're gonna go for in particular. Maybe a Flaming Flay, because I mean, you don't use Flaming Flay for much else. You can use it for, you know, fishing, of course, but... Ooh, okay. Fancy. Piece of candy. How much are these going for now? 19. Clean. I'll take it. Doo-doo. 18.8 mil. Yoink. Voila. Most skill issued player had 0 issue with T5 Tarantula. Y'all doing something wrong. I mean, you do need a really good melee weapon for them, for sure. That's like the biggest thing. If you're not, what melee weapon are you using? Vodka, what was your melee weapon? Because that's the question. That's where it gets pricey. That can be expensive depending on what you go for. I mean, realistically, Giant Sword you'll be fine. But I mean, of course, I recommend Sting. Giant Sword is better for damage, but like Sting just makes you spawn so much faster. It's just so good. So good. Bum, bum. Well, buy first Greg or recoms for accessories. I mean, I would recommend recomming at least your epic accessories before getting G-Drag. Just because, I mean, one of the main reasons you get G-Drag right now is for Magic Find. And so having that extra Magic Find from enrichments from recomming epic accessories is nice. For sure. Yo, what's good? Odie, how's it going, bro? What do I need to get into Kudra? Really only want the comps for armor, but I'm working on Greg and Hype right now. I mean, of course, Hype, yeah. I mean, you already got the term. You don't really have to have the Greg for the first few tiers. It's nice, of course. But, like, I mean, when I was starting out, I think I probably just used Sheep Pet for killing mobs. It depends on whether you're stunning or not, really, I guess. Well, XP is even possible to get until you're the pig / seal. I don't have my witch at level 100 yet, basically. So we're doing that. Slowly but surely. Alright, so if I left click right here, I'm going to bug him out. We're not going to do that. Flaming Flago Bird. Yoink. Do 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 do. Probably get Greg anyway before my Hype, so I'll have both. That's valid. That is valid. Based. So yeah, you should be chilling on those then. That's the main things. Like when you start off Kudra, you should have a Hype, and then after that point, it's kind of just the question of whether you're gonna be the stunner or not. So if you play stunner, I mean, you can get away without term, but once you start playing other things like T5, even if you're stunner, you need term. So it gets pricey. I left for XP. The only thing we're able to do right now is get our witch to level 100. So, by the way, currently we are 88th in global ranking. So we are going to be catching up today, is the plan. That is the plan. I'm curious how many people are going to be our max XP already. Because I feel like it's a lot. Like, max for what's possible right now, I mean. This is the first time we're genuinely going to be tied for #1. Like, with no available XP for most people. Like, most people have kind of settled everything now for what they can. So, we did get to #1, like, right after Year of the Witch update dropped. Yo, someone got Diamond Soulfish, GG. But yeah, this is, like, not update day that we're going to be #1, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Dude. Stop in the name of the law. 8 days till getting unbanned. Can't wait to get banned again. Brother. I don't think that's the desired outcome of getting banned. Dang. There's a few gamers in this lobby. Boom, boom. Vanquisher. Fancy that. Dang. I swear, if I spawn one, I spawn them all. Crazy. Crazy. Can you use Flaming Flame that has Venomous, hit the boss while it spawns the cocoons to stack Venomous and instantly skips the next phase? Yeah, I guess I should be doing that. I forgot about that. That's still I wasn't sure if that was still a thing after they made cocoons take forever. Bam, bam. I hate that cocoons take so long, man. It's so annoying. It is a bit annoying, isn't it? Okay, so that wasp sold pretty quick. It's so weird to say that digestive mosquitoes are more expensive.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Like, what's the deal with that, you know? They made digestive mosquitoes rarer than shriveled wasps, even though you get them at an earlier tier. It's like they did the inverse of Shards of the Shredded and Scythe Blades, you know? But yo, right or not with the T1 for 5 months. Can we get some W's in the chat? 5 months, bro, has been here a hot minute. What's good, dude? How much overflow to 546 is there? 77 XP is what's the max now. So we're getting our last 3 today. Yo, what's good? Replays, how's it going, bro? For whether I'm starting or not, I've never actually done Kudra, nor do I know the mechanics and gear needed. Yeah. So, I mean, T1, it's, you know, the same for everybody. Generally, I mean, you can get by without a hype, but realistically, you should have one. Just because after T1, you need one anyways. So, might as well get one before you start T1. Boom. As long as one person in the party has hype for T1, you're generally fine. But after that point, everybody should have one. But let's see. Can we do this? Okay. Freeze. Do. Okay. Get him. But yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it is a bit to learn. But if you're doing, you know, just normal parties, like there's speed run strats and stuff, of course, but you know, normal parties are pretty chill for the most part. Like, again, like it can get really expensive if you really want to spend money on it, but for most people, it's not too bad. Like, nothing that you wouldn't buy anyways, you know. It's really just whether or not you're actually at the late game stages or not, because you do need good magical power and all that. Bro, I hate magma cube riders. They're actually so annoying. They just like keep blocking my arrows when I'm trying to cocoon stuff. It's just the worst. Hate them. Absolute worst. Trans silk. Yay. What about armor and equipment? Right now I have the molten equipment and Necron armor with primordial helm. Well, you're gonna be using mage is the thing. You do use mage gear when you're starting out, and then after that you can start getting some other stuff. But you need terror if you're gonna, like, for later stages, if you're not gonna be stunner. So if you are stunner, I mean, you're gonna want storm to start off ideally, you know, because again, you just need a ton of magical power, not magical power, mana, just to spam the whole time, because bosses or mobs are spawning the whole time. You just gotta kill them ASAP. Kind of the gist. I think tarantula mostly because of the healing reduction. Most people struggle with survivability than damage. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, the big thing is, yeah, I mean, for T5, it is great to have Crimson, because you just insta kill the bats just like that. I mean, just because swipe, which, to be fair, I am using the flaming flay, so that helps a bit. Boom. Because it just nukes everything that could ever spawn from there. But flaming flay or crimson, I mean, you can use soul whip as well, so you kind of need some fishing levels generally if you're getting into it. But yeah, it's nice. I don't mind tarantula itself. It's just this cocooning phase is so goofy. It's so goofy. And again, the bug where I can't just use Sting. If I could use Sting, I phase skip, and then we could, you know, just only have one Cocoon's phase per boss. But unfortunately, if you do that, oh, okay, making bank today. You have that on here already, right? Of course, of course, of course. What was I saying? Something important. Probably. I don't remember. Survivability. I mean, yeah, you kind of need hype. You're gonna heal a lot. I mean, you can do it with Florid Zombie Sword. Florid Zombie Sword's good. I mean, of course, again, Flaming Flay also very good for healing. So, you know. Okay, I thought I bugged it out there for a second. Gonna be kind of sad. 11 subs till 31.5. Is it 31.5? I thought we were close to 31.4. I'm trolling. Yeah, I need an update, bro. I don't know. Maybe I should just start making guide videos again. Thing is, right, like, guide videos perform best when a lot of people are interested in the topic. And right now, like, people get interested in the topic when there's an update about it. So, I mean, I've made a few guide videos the last little bit. You know, guide on the new hub. I made a guide for Year of the Witch. But, I mean, those didn't do crazy. Because, I mean, it is kind of a time-gated thing for Year of the Witch. And for the new hub, I don't know. Maybe I should have put timestamps. That probably would have helped a lot. So I do have a lot of people looking up stuff. So that would be better, but getting to Kudra is going to cost a lot then, because I do ideally want all the gear, so I'm not getting carried. Yeah, I mean, again, it depends on what tier you're at, of course. Because T1, as long as you have a hype, you know, you'll be all right. I mean, you could use Wise Dragon, realistically, and probably do fine. As long as you got hype in T1, that's the thing. So you'll probably be all right as long as you got that. Don't have to have Storm gear. But, you know, of course, ideally you would. And for the later stages, I mean, once you complete T1, you start going for Aurora after that point for your magic damage. So once you get that T1 done and you start going for later tiers, you want at least Aurora. And then, you know, as you get your comps, you keep upgrading it. And eventually, you know, you're gonna get your terror and stuff as well. Of course, Crimson. Boom. Nice. So there's a lot. There's a lot. For sure. How is our pet looking, I wonder? 88%. What percent was he at before? I feel like we're kind of leveling him low-key kind of quick. Tarantula Slayer is kind of good for levels. Low-key, high-key. I gotta figure out what video I'm doing for this week. I think I'm gonna do the, I was planning originally on doing maxing greenhouse video last week. But instead, we ended up doing the dyes video because it was easier to edit and I had a lot going on. So, I mean, we did a lot of streams last week, so I didn't have as much time to edit. Long streams, I guess. Not a lot of streams, but a lot of streaming. A lot of hours, you know? So this week, I think we should be able to get the greenhouse video done. Which, I mean, that video took like 3 months to record. So I don't know. I might not put the hours into it. Like, you know, in the title. The last few videos have been like, I spent 200 hours on this. I spent 175 hours maxing this update. You know, might say a little less. Or might just be like, instead of hours, just be like, this took me ever how many months to do, you know? Ah, crap. My polar bear ran out. Unacceptable. Gib. Gib. How much pest farming is blowing up? I feel like that would have been a good one, but so many on YouTube now. Yeah, I mean, I did the guide to gear and talked about it in that. But, I don't know, I wouldn't have said too much else. The thing is, like, I kind of talked about it a little bit and how it works in that video. I feel like it really doesn't need a full dedicated video because it's not like a ton to do. It's just like, all right, you farm and you wear this gear, and then when your pests spawn, you use this gear. Thanks for watching. Bye. Like that's pretty much. I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be a long video, you know. But AFK at X hours to make this update kind of stuff. Yeah, true. I did AFK. That is true, actually, because I did have to AFK for the Rosewater Flask. So I could be like, I AFK'd for 150 hours for that. True. Good comms. Good comms. Good comms. Somebody caught it their first diamond karate fish. Dang, we're getting a lot of first diamonds in this lobby. Glean. So cool that the bats can spawn banks. I'm actually so down for that. So down for that. Get them. Smoked. Oh, did I spawn 2? That's crazy. That's crazy. We'll take it. Quite specific now, though. For Hypermax, you need 3/4 mossy and manted and full manted, and like explaining the mechanic behind bonus best chance, etc. Hypermax, you need 3/4 mossy with 1 piece manted now. Like, yeah, I mean, I would have had to do so much research, bro. I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. I never made a guide to Tarantula Slayer, but it's just so bugged right now that I feel like the minute I do make a guide, they'll fix the bug. And then I'll be like, oh, well, cool. Now there's a face skip that you can do. And I left that out of the video. Should do a Crimson E-Man guide. Like how to do E-Man Slayer with Crimson armor. Is that what we're talking about? Yoink. Could just do a Slayer's guide. I mean, I did the Rev Slayer guide. I don't think that performed super well, though, to be fair. Bing. I don't know. I was gonna do a Tarantula Slayer one when it came out, but it's just... it's such a problem for guides now, like... I don't know. When Tarantula came out, it was so buggy, which it should be fine. Like, I mean, that was at their time when they were, like, rushing updates and stuff, and they said they're not going to do that anymore. So, ideally, I won't have to worry about that. But that was the problem with Tarantula Slayers. It, like, you know, Sting was garbage when it first came out, so that was not it. And then there were bugs with the boss, you know, infinitely regenning and all of that jazz. So, like, they finally fixed a lot of that, but there's still a bug with the boss. Even, like, it's got to be close to coming up on a year since it came out. Like, probably not that long, but, like, it's been a while. It's been months. Quite a few months. And it's still got bugs. I don't know. I hate making videos on stuff that's going to get patched. Is the thing. Because I don't want to have to go and make the video again, like, a month after making it. That's what always happens. Every time. Tips on killing bats easy without hype. I mean, Soul Whip is great. It's what I use. Just do this and bang, everything dies. Of course, Crimson Swipe is great as well. That's the 2 main things I would say. Soul Whip, very good for killing them though. Especially like, I mean, if you don't have either of those things, you can just, whenever he goes to Cocoon, just hit the bats, because you can't really do any damage to him at that point. Unless you're doing, you know, the Flay strats. Soul Whip strats, you can be hitting him with Soul Whip and just try and hit the minis as well. Or the bats as well. But yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll do a post soon on YouTube and be like, what guides do you guys want to see? See what's the most requested. Boom. I die so fast because they do percentage damage. They do hurt. That is true. Didn't they buff Tarantula Pet? I mean, you could try using Tarantula Pet, right? The decreases or anti-healing is 30% less effective against you, so you could try that so that you're able to heal through it a little bit more, but is that a Vank? It's probably not. I'm pretty sure last time this dude partied me, he was just trolling. I'm pretty sure. So you don't lose the manted bonus on swapping armor. It's 20% more bonus best chance. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Tarantula Silk. Yay. Maybe because I don't have primordial armor yet. I'm still using Tarantula. Yeah, that's probably the issue. That would be the issue. I mean, again, you don't really, like, you might just be trying to do it too early. Because the thing about T5s, right? T5s are way harder. Like, it's a major step up. Like, going from T4 T4, what's it called? Rev. The T5 Rev is crazy. T4 Tarantula to T5 Tarantula is crazy steps. So, I mean, realistically, like, general boss progression, once you're done with T3, T4 Revs, like, you really shouldn't do T5s until after you've done, like, at least E-Man T3. And then I don't really recommend doing T5 Tarantulas until after you've done E-Man T4s. Honestly. They're tough, dude. Trying to use Slayer armor only? Oh. Just don't want to kill T5s for frag or T4s for frags. What is the recipe for this again? For Tarantula or for Primordial? Primordial armor. Gotta get the catalysts and then the silk. So the difference is every third strike. And I mean, the chest plate, it makes your healing reduction a lot, like 25% even more than the base chest plate. So it is, you know, it is good. It is good boosts, for sure. I got on my odds for Party Finder getting me a floor 4 completion. Not high, I'm not gonna lie. Not crazy high. Depends on whether you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then it might be Jover, depending on what class you're playing, because kind of for floor 4, everybody kind of needs to know what they're up to. Because it is one of the more team-based boss fights. A lot of boss fights is like, alright, just you kill this thing and I'll kill this thing. And then T4 is like, alright, you kill this thing, you make sure to stand here, you make sure he doesn't move, and then, like, you know, there's a lot going on. A lot going on. But very interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of tech apparently with pest farming that I don't even know. Bam. Okay. Do that. Hello, sir. Stop in the name of the law. Ooh, got that just in time. Was worried that the little guy there was gonna die to poison. Wasn't even gonna be able to use him to spawn my next boss. Would have been sad. What did I... Whatever. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Smoked. Holy cow. Bro got owned. Ooh, another one. Dang, bro. Good grief. 18.9. See, Tarantula makes so much money, bro. It makes so much money. I'm totally not RNG carried, and that's why it's making money, but, like... I mean, even if you're not RNG carried, though, like... As long as you're getting, like, relatively quick bosses, like, you just make so much money off of, off of the silk and the webs and stuff. How much you think Hegemony Artifact's gonna drop with the new Dark Auction Room? What do you mean? A new Dark Auction Room. We're just talking about, like, when Scorpius gets back. Or was Lejimbo gonna do a new Dark Auction? Was that his perk? I can't remember. I thought that got turned down. I don't remember. Did he get into Tarantula Slayer then? It do make bank. It do make bank. It's kind of nice how we got some of the Greg bank back. Max scavenger coins per kill. Could go ham. Real and true. I mean, that'd be a good short. Just be like, alright, this is how you get the most coins in a single kill. Bada bing, bada boom. Get him. Corrupted bats. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Get cinema. Cinema. Yo, what's good, Ovitus? We are chilling today. How's the pet looking, actually? Let's see. Oh, yeah, we gained 5%. I think we get this leveled in the next, like, 30 minutes, honestly. I think it's gonna happen. Honestly, not too difficult. Mainly because we used the Caduceus feeder. If we didn't use Caduceus feeder, it would probably have been a bit more of a pain, to be fair, so thankfully it's not. Okay, I'm worried I would still one-tap him there. Boom. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Get him. Huge. Goodness. That was pretty relatively fast. I don't know. I bet like I think the top Tarantula Slayer people get like sub 20-second bosses, which is insanity. Absolute insanity. Absolute cinema, but insanity. So, me and my family are going back and watching through all the Marvel movies. We did like a pre-ranking for the movies, and then we're gonna do like a post-ranking for the movies after we watch them all again. See what we put them at. But I have 10 movies in S rank. 10 movies, and that's like, I think that's the most out of anybody. I put a lot of them up there, bro. But they're cinema. What can I say? Absolute cinema. We watched Iron Man 1 last night. And yeah, that's an S rank. I'm sorry, it is. I think me and my mom put it at S rank. And dad also. Maybe. But my brother puts it at A rank. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? More Dark Auction Room and Scorpius is gonna arrive this last month. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna be less. What was it before? I guess, what is it now? Hegemony, 600 mil still. I would not be surprised. I mean, I guess it's how many more servers they've done, right? Like, they basically tripled the server count, right? I would expect around 400. Honestly. Would not be shocked. Dibs is going out the window, though. Anybody calling dibs while Scorpius is here is not getting their dibs. 100%. 100%, they're getting nothing. Dang, look at that. 5 mil in tarantula webs from what we've been doing here. Kind of crazy. Actually, it was like 6 mil, I think. Clean. Iron Man is S rank. Totally, bro. 100%. Most coins per kill would be funny, but I don't know what best mob for that would be. Probably... I mean, I guess technically it'd be something in dungeons, most likely. Good luck killing that in Eleanor armor, though. So... I don't know. I could probably kill something in dungeons, like get it procced with Venomous. And then just go around a corner, swap to Eleanor armor, and hold whatever weapon I need to. Raider's Axe, right? I think. Watching through all the Marvel films and series in chronological order right now. Based. Are you doing the Netflix ones or no? Because I kind of want to go back and watch. I've never seen the Punisher series, and I kind of want to go back and watch it. So they're also bringing Jessica Jones back in Daredevil season 2. So I kind of wouldn't mind watching that either. Kinda wouldn't mind it. And boom. Probably could. Your max kata. I mean, doesn't matter if you're not wearing dungeonizable armor. I get one. Like, I went into F7 in what armor was it? In like Devon's armor or something, and I got one tapped. And just normal F7. So like, do that in master mode, you are dead. RIP 07s. Nice knowing you. Not. Pretty much what it would be like. Be Soja over. Ah, I gotcha. Delos Blade better than Raider Axe by like 10 coins. Delos Blade. The heck is that? Am I tripping? Or Daedalus? Oh. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Oh, there's Dark Auction. I missed it. Well, that's annoying. Ranked our snacks recently. The battle of the O's. Fritos, Cheetos, and Doritos. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. Frito Twists is S tier. And then I'd probably put... Honestly, I'd probably put Doritos over Cheetos. Like, if it's, like, Cheeto Puffs, then that's fire. But just regular Cheetos... I don't know. They're kind of annoying. They're good, but they just make such a mess, you know? It's not like Doritos don't make a mess, but they don't make as much of a mess. At least in my experience. Yeah, Diana 1. Okay, cool. This guy. This fella right here. With Scav 6. Does it actually buff it anymore? I think that was pre-update probably, right? Because it doesn't say anything on the ability anymore about more coins and stuff. They may have changed it. It may have been changed. What XP missing? The only thing we're missing is level 100 witch. So we are getting it to level 100 indirectly right now. I have it on XP share. Oh, did I break it? I broke it. Chat, I broke it. I one-tapped him. My bad. My bad. It happens. It does happen. Very sad. Very sad. That's why you don't hit with the sting. I was on phase 2 already. I was not paying attention. I was not paying attention. In the slightest. Why would they change that? I'm gonna go cry now. I mean, the Dayblade is kind of busted for mythological event now. So they kind of were... I guess it's probably just that. They don't want it to be used for a lot of stuff. It's like if people were using... like Sting for anything other than Tarantula, you know? It's not really meant for that anymore. Beyond Demonic and spawn faster but kill slower. How much combat wisdom does Demonic give? I don't even know if it'd be enough, I'm not gonna lie, for me to have one less kill. I've already got have tactics and all that jazz. So like, if I'm already making 30 mil pest farming, should I invest more into it? I mean, if you enjoy it, that'd be the only thing. If you're not having a good time with it, you know, then probably invest in something that you would rather do. But if you're having a good time with pest farming and making a lot of money from it, why not, right? Rip my best coin weapon, 07s, dude. RIP. Get him. I guess I can call Maxwell real quick and see how much it gives. Get him. Tarantula Talisman again. Ay, ay, ay. Things are so garbage. Sad. 119k. Underbid by 1k. Got him. Let me call Maxwell real quick. See what it's looking like. 356 pending bestiary milestones to be claimed. I don't have that problem. I mean, you shouldn't claim it on Witch, to be fair, because it's not a combat pet. But still, okay. Demonic is... There we go. Oh, that one's only crit damage. It's a different one that gives combat wisdom then. Bubba gives 2. Yeah, that would definitely not be worth it. I don't think that'd be enough for me to have one less kill. Yeah. Definitely not worth it. At this point, I don't even know what to claim it on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Dang, I did 8 million damage in one hit right there, bro. That's insane. That's insane. What happens if I one tap with Claymore? I think I would one tap him with Claymore. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident. If we're doing that much without it, with Claymore, we're gonna like one tap, which will bug it out, but it'll be cool. So I think we're gonna try it. Oh, let's do this. There we go. Let's wait for Seal Pet. I mean, that'll probably level from fishing this thing as well. I don't know. Definitely wait for Derpy though at this point, right? Like, for sure. All right, let's see. Do we one tap? Not quite. Do I have first strike on this? I do have first strike 5. I don't know why we didn't one tap there. I think I did more damage with Sting. Wait a minute. That's not what's supposed to happen. That's only so fun. I make 60 to 70 mil an hour while watching Netflix during Finnegan, of course. That is crazy. To what point I can know if it's worth or not investing on it? I mean, it just depends on how long you do it. Because if you're going to do it for like, 200 hours, then, you can pretty much buy a maxed out setup if you're going to do it for that long. Because it'll pay itself off plus some. But if you're not going to do it that much, then, it's the cost of returns, I guess, or like how long it takes you to get the money back is kind of what you got to figure out. Like 3 farming fortune from getting Spaceman unlocked, that costs 1 billion coins to do. Probably take like 1,000 hours to pay itself off. Probably not worth doing. However, is everybody doing Translator now? Thing. All right, I'm just gonna do that. However, doing something like Green Thumb 5 on equipment, get a lot more farming fortune for that. So that could be worth it in just like 50 hours of farming. Could pay itself off. So it just depends on that. What was I gonna check? I was gonna check something. Arrows, that's what I need. I'm out of arrows. That's what the problem is. Oh, my fault. There we go. But yeah, again, it really just depends on how long you're gonna do it for, or how long it'll pay itself off for. Yo, what's good, Chamber? How's it going, bro? Oh, hello there, sir. Can you not? That's so annoying. Doing the negative speed. Not a jam. Boom. Boom. Get him. How are you? I'm doing good. Still got a little bit of allergies, which I'm sure everybody's been able to hear. Voice isn't quite where it's supposed to be, but it's all good. It's all good. Ooh, dang, I'm getting so much stuff. We're getting a lot of crazy rare drops today. I need that second wasp still. Low key. Low key, that would cook. Been coming for so many days, got exam starting. You're good, man. You're good. I am here for your what's the word? I don't remember. It's a word that I'm supposed to use there. For your convenience. There we go. Yeah. Doot. Bum 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 bum. Allergies, are you good? Yeah, it's just like the pollen's been really bad this week where I live. I went outside yesterday to go to church, and my car was green. It is not normally green. So that was awkward. Had to like windshield wipe all the pollen off of the windshield before I started driving. Like, good grief, man. That must be why my allergies acting up. That explains it. That explains it. Put Green Thumb 5 on both Blossom and Pest Equipment. Okay, that's dedication right there. That is dedication. Wait for it. We'll do our hydration check here in a second. Let's see. Garbage. Got him. Got him. Beat him. Alright, how's the witch pet looking? Ooh, it's getting close. Best way to level up G-Drag without a hype? I mean, mining commissions are great, of course, but also Slayers go burr. So whatever the highest tier Slayer you can do comfortably is, I would say that'd be a good place to start. Very good place to start. Cooked. Bonus pest change or a chance of 200 is ideal because it spawns 3 pests max, so you can wait for 2 pests spawn cooldown and farm more pests during contests. Maybe less profitable. I mean, really 300 is kind of peak. Because you can get, because then you get 4 every time, and you can have a max of 8. So then you hit the max after every 2 pest spawns. Guaranteed. They go kind of burr. Alright, I have a witch pet. Don't even have like half the mats. Well, you're gonna have to wait a while now. Year of the Witch is over. Gonna have to wait till next Year of the Witch. But I got all of it maxed. It took a while though. I think I did like 2 14-hour streams last week getting that done. It was a grind. But for max SkyBlock XP, I have done worse. So I have done much worse grinds. Looking at you, crop milestones and trophy fishing. Okay, here we are. Telling you to be the pest farmer goes crazy, gotta get into it. Might have to do it. I might have to do it. Ooh, catalyst, okay. Nice. Those are 500k, dang. Alright, we'll take it. We will take it. Again, if anybody finds a Vanguard, feel free to invite me to the party. I do have a skeleton key on me. We all want Tiny Dancer Relic, where you need to complete Tiny Dancer 5 times in a row. In a row is crazy. 5 times would be one thing, but in a row is crazy. Yeah, I could go for all 100 personal bests. Again, I have been thinking about doing that. Thing is, if I do it, the best way to do it is not even to farm now, hardly. You just go and get, like, you fill up your greenhouses with that crop, and then once the milestone hits, you're like, alright. Or once the specific contest hits, you're like, alright, I'm gonna go do that. Farm all your greenhouse real quick. Maybe grab a couple pests. Bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Almost sub 25 seconds. That was clean. Got Tiny Dancer in 5 tries. Valid. That's pretty clean. Get nearly 500 bonus pest chance, so 6 every time basically. Clean, dude. That's crazy, though. That is kind of crazy. Smokes. But yeah, I have been thinking about doing all the personal bests. That might be something we get into. Right now, I have enough videos in the works that I don't, like, need to get enough footage for another one. I mean, we got the greenhouse video. I got a surprise video coming up on something that's not SkyBlock, Smile, which some of you have already figured out, but we won't talk about it. What else? What else? There's also the bingo video, which I should be able to get out next month. Year of the Witch video, which I don't know. I might wait on Year of the Witch video until the Year of the Pig and Year of the Seal come back, because I kind of want to get the pet from Year of the Seal and max out the Year of the Pig bestiary. So we might wait on that to get those done, but we'll see. Bingo video is almost done, or almost able to be done, because what is it? I only needed one more bingo. Honestly, I only need like half a bingo to be able to get the die finally. That's another thing. We are working on the frostbitten die as well, which is in the works. Yoink. Oh, no, I got magic. Heck W. Let's see. Oh, okay. General setup video would be great. What mods to use, what options to check, how to use sky mutations. I commented 20 minutes late. What the heck? Heck W. Heck W. That. Boom, boom. I mean, again, I'm just using Lunar. I don't have any other mods set up right now. So I don't really got all that jazz. I mean, I guess, yeah, showing like Sky Crypt and Sky Mutations could be cool. But I'm sure there's things that I don't know about on all those as well. Oh yeah, you drink the stinky cheese potion. On top of that, you can get over 500 and get a chance to spawn 7 at once. That's insane. 7 pests at one time is kind of crazy. What I need to survive master mode: currently I have 900 magic power, half Necron, a quarter max sword, and golden head with perfects on 2 of the pieces, and I use term. Master stars is a big thing, of course. As you get into later master mode, you're going to want a lot more magic power for sure. I would recommend a hype, not even as a weapon, but just as a healing thing. But I mean, if you're able to do F7, you should be able to do like M1 and probably M2 as well. Like those two are pretty chill, so it should be fine doing that. But once you get to M3, you're gonna want to start getting master stars, gonna want to start getting more magic power, and of course, hype is pretty important at that point as well. Yeah, master stars do help for sure. Yo. Come here, boy. I mean, the thing is, right, like, it's a blessing and a curse that Terminator is so good, because you can use Terminator for literally 4 of the classes in Master Mode. It's kind of busted. But, like, that's part of the reason that it's so expensive, but it's also nice because you don't have to spend that kind of money every time you want to swap classes, you know? So it's a win-lose scenario. You're getting the ability to play any class for the price of a very expensive item. Except for Mage. We don't talk about Mage. Mage is super, super expensive. For real, for real. It's kind of insane how expensive Mage is. Alright, how close are we now? Ooh. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Yeah, Master Mode, Hype Healer. Go crazy. Just got a term and have around 650 magical power. Should I focus on getting more magical power? Maybe G-Drag or Hyperion. Get more magical power. Generally, I don't recommend getting term until at least 750 magical power, because you don't have enough crit chance is the thing. Term cuts your crit chance to a quarter of what it normally is. So when you don't have enough crit chance to have 100% crit chance, that's a problem. So you need 400 crit chance when you're using Terminator. And it's very difficult to get that without like a bunch of magical power. So I don't recommend getting G-Dragon Hype until you have like at least 1,000 magical power as well, because it's just not worth it for the most part. Because I mean, G-Drag, like, it boosts your term damage by a ton, right? But like, doesn't matter if you're not critting every time. At 1,000 magic power, you're definitely critting every time. Plus, I mean, the extra crit chance does help with Overload Enchant. The Overload Enchant buffs your damage by a lot as well. But like, I mean, G-Drag realistically is like 1.7 bill to have, plus the Greg Bank, like including the Greg Bank. So it's a lot of money, and it's better spend, you know, a fraction of that just to get to 1,000 magic power first. And then hype is like, I mean, of course, hype is helpful for sure, but you need good base damage first. All right, have a good one, Chamber. Thank you for tuning in today, man. Yo, Mythic David's Cloak, GG Regent. Do that. Took this guy. Smoked. Wow, Bane of Arthropod 6. Gee, thanks. Throw it in the fire. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Getting magic power is not only good for magic power, but also those other stat buffs like Ender Artifact, Hunter Ring. Yeah, depending on which talismans you get, of course. For sure. There's a lot of nice toys in there. Oh, there it is. Ladies and gentle gamers, our witch just leveled up to 100, which means right after this boss, we can claim a new pet to our pets menu, or just any pet to our pets menu, and it'll update our pet score, which also, another big thing that this is doing, I don't know if we have our maxed out pet score yet. Like, if we look at pet score right now, it's at 499. So if we claim this Jade Dragon, bang, that gets us to 77% to 547, and also it should have updated our pet score. Maybe I need a lobby swap, but our pet score should be at 500 unless it's capped below 500, which would be strange. Let's take a look. It is capped. That's weird, because once the pet's level 100, it should update it. So I guess the pet score is capped at 499. Very odd. If I take a pet out, it goes down. Maybe not. Interesting. Oh well. Anyways, that's cool. That is max SkyBlock XP, which before it updates, we are global rank 88. So that was us being tied for second in XP. Only had that 3 XP to get from the witch. So hopefully once it updates, which will be not too long from now, we're, you know, in the top like 50 or something. There's a lot of people with max XP now, so I'm not sure what rank we'll be at, but that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. For about 150 crit chance to get to 400, so still need some work to do. Is it worth using enrichments for crit chance, or is it better to have them on Magic Find? I mean, it depends. You know, when you're doing dungeons, you don't really need the Magic Find, so you can have it on crit chance then. But if you're doing a lot of Slayers and other stuff that you're not using Term for, then you should, you know, generally have it on Magic Find. But the main thing to do, if you aren't already, for your crit chance, use Fortuitous, because this gives a ton of crit chance, and it's really, really strong. So use Fortuitous magic power. A lot of fun maxing out farming, a lot of research. Yeah, that's a lot of research, for sure. For sure. How did you get Mythic Armadillo SkyBlock XP, or did they fix that? They fixed it. Yeah, there's the Frozen Scoot. This happened a while ago. But you can upgrade Armadillo pets to Mythic. This is from, like, creation date, March 9th, 2026. I don't believe that's correct, but I don't believe that's correct. Will it show my Armadillo? Because I got it, like, pretty quickly. Here, let me equip this and then /show pet. Bang. Can I see the creation date? I guess not. Awkward. Oh well. Yeah, it's from corpses. I don't think it got added when corpses were added, but oh, and I'm blocked on the wiki. Cloudflare blocking me from checking the wiki. Typical. But yeah, it's from a while ago. It's been a hot minute. But yeah. 499 pet score. I thought for sure we would get 500 off of that. So each of these takes 6 away. Alright, I guess we still need the seal pet to get to max XP then. Bummer, dude. Or max pet score. Let's check garden real quick. So max XP is achievable on Iron Man right now? Should be, yeah. Yeah, I got the ferret. Got the precursor drone. We got the ferret. What's it called? It's called Rish Ferret, right? So it'll be back here actually. Somewhere. Think. Do. Or no, wait. Wait a minute. Oh, he's up here. Yeah, I put him up here somewhere. Because he had a skin. Yeah. There he is. Boom, 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 boom. Garbage. Hello, Maeve. What do you got? More garbage. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm gonna need those for my personal bests at some point, I guess. Should I go ahead and plant stuff? I mean, actually, don't choco nuts give a ton of things there as well? So yeah, they give 400 cocoa beans. So if I plant cocoa beans and then plant choco nuts there as well, would that be a strat? Call the builder. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. Where's the dirt? Here we go. That should be plenty. Hold up. They're gonna make me get the shovel out. They're gonna make me do it. Make you dig all the stuff up off of it first. Fair enough, I suppose. I'll leave all these over here, although that's not supposed to be there. That's fine. Yoink. And then we dig up the rest of this. Clear. Get these. Boom, boom. Okay. We clear all this out. And then we can start planting dirt. I'm gonna have to till all this ground so I can plant cocoa beans on it. Joy. 20 compost bundles for last greenhouse is gonna take forever for me. It is a bit of a grind. That is for sure. But it means my composter still makes a lot of money, so I'm happy about it. I'm happy. Yeet. All right. Looking clean over there. Now this should make things a little more interesting. For sure. Get out the stonk. I miss the days when loan lilies were 20 mil. Heck W. Of course they nerf it after I spend a bajillion coins on them. For max XP. Typical. Doo-doo. Yoink. There we go. Alright. And finally, over here, there should just be loan lilies, probably. Yep. Okay. So I should be fine to get rid of this. Also throw all these in here. You know what I could do as well, actually? How much are rosewater flasks? 10 mil a pop. Interesting. I guess I don't have to water the cocoa beans, which is nice. That is nice. Okay, this should be plenty. Okay, so for this, did they change the choco nuts, by the way? Do they only require 4 cocoa beans now? Did they change them? I think they did, right? Yeah, they only require 2. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Auto reject uncommon visitor. I'd pay 100 mil for that item. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Oh, for an item that auto reject. Okay, I got you. I got you. How do I do this? What is the best design here? Probably 1 line, 2 spaces. 1 line, 2 spaces, right? We do right here. And 2 spaces. And right here. 2 spaces. Because they should be able to grow like everywhere. Have choco nuts on this whole section. I think. Let's go right now. We're just planting stuff so that we can get the cocoa bean personal best maxed out at some point. Because why not? Boom. Oh, let's do this. Voila. Oh, my fault, my fault. My bad. All right. And finally over here, we'll do this. This one. I'm just gonna put that there as well, because why not? And this. Alright. I think that'll be enough. In theory, for us to hit a PB. I have to definitely swap to my farming gear when we claim it. When is the next contest for cocoa beans is the question. Okay, in 47 minutes. That's pretty doable. Mutations has a crazy setup for that, but this works too. Okay, cool. Is Thorns good now? I think it's usable. But yo, what's good, Kayla? How's it going? Totally not late to reading chat. I'm never late. I'm never late. I guess we sell that. How are Turbo Melon books still selling? Crazy. Crazy. Only one need to focus is cactus. It's got yield negative 20% and drops the same rate with wheat. I need 2 mil for max PV. We only need 1 mil. Oh, dang. Dude, gotta lock in for that. So long ago, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Stay hydrated, boys. All right. Well, with max XP, has it updated yet? It did. Okay. So yeah, top 40, kind of as I was expecting, 39th. So there's at least 39 other people with max SkyBlock XP. The more you know. There you have it, ladies and gents. It's a lot of people. Back in my day, no one had max SkyBlock XP because you could only get it from Bestiary, and Bestiary would take you 3 years to max a single one. It's crazy. Crazy. Man, Bestiary's gotten so much better, and it still sucks. It still sucks, but it's so much better. Alright, do we just go for Vangs now? Or just go mine for Vangs, low-key? That might be meta. Because even, actually, I don't think we'll be able to get the cocoa bean stuff, because the cocoa beans won't actually be fully grown. Unless I use a rosewater flask or something. What is my personal best on there? Okay, I got half. So 1.5 mil is half. You need 3 mil. That's a lot of cocoa beans, bro. That's a lot of cocoa beans, man. I don't think I even have my my cocoa chopper on me, actually. Let's go museum and grab that. Just cause. There it is. Know what? I think we're actually gonna need to change some things around. I have dedication 4 and all that other stuff on here. Let's do this. Actually, first off, let's do this. Maybe I should have done another word first. We'll see how close we get the first time. It's not like it's hard to set up. It's not like it's hard to set up. Yo, thank you, Rumble. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it's so weird. I have nothing to do. I have no XP to go for, man. I beat the game. What am I supposed to do now? I guess frostbite and die. That's what we were gonna do. We'll stick with it. We'll stick with it. This. And I mean, I guess that's just that. Bada bing, bada boom. Just my ascension ropes. Give me those. Thank you. What dyes are active this year? Because I could go for midnight. I think that's 3x right now. Midnight is 3x. We could go spawn in a ton of horsemen. That'll totally be worth it. What if people can go for top 1,000 in every collection? I mean, it's possible, but there's so many collections, it'd be very difficult. Very difficult. Would take a while. Do Slayers? I mean, we did a lot of Slayers already. You know? I think it's time for Frostbitten Die now. It's kind of my jam. Do this. Do. Alright, boys. What are the odds we get Vang on the first mine shafts? I'd say probably not too high, but you know what? We're going to try it. Actually, is my tree even set up? I forgot we goofed it up. What am I missing? Less likely to get scraps. I mean, it's not like we're mining inside the mine shafts really anyways, so I think it's all good. And we've got our increased bank spawns. That's all we really need. That's all we really need, right? Actually, wait. I think... Okay, we have mine shaft mayhem. So... I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Surely, right? Let's do that. Oh, wait. No, we're not. We are not good. I have the wrong pickaxe ability. Tech W. That is not it. That is not it, coach. Alright, let's reset. Reset. Had to meter alloy yesterday. Oh, man, that's rough. That is kind of rough. And suggest what you do now. You want me to fish? Is that what I'm about to hear? Most likely. Do. What else? Take this. Take that. Okay. Go all the way up for these. Boom, 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 boom. So we got 5. Do that. Feel like I'm missing something. I'll take Quick Forge. Oh yeah, Sky Malt. Ta-da! Alright, that's pretty good. Nope, it's not. I missed the most important thing. Trolling. Trolling. Do. And boom, boom. We still got 4. Why is that? Still got 2. There we go. All right, now we're good. Now we're good. When will next stream be? That is a good question. I may not stream tomorrow. I barely got up in time to stream today. To be honest, I hate daylight savings. It's the worst. Whose idea was this? I can't believe you've done this. Hate it. Blackberries explode when they decay. Yeah. All my crops are gone. Rip. That is unfortunate. But maybe tomorrow? I don't know. I'm probably going to take tomorrow to edit. I do have a lot of videos in the works that need to be edited. So at the latest, I should be live Wednesday. Actually, yeah, tomorrow I have a haircut anyways. So probably not tomorrow. But should be live Wednesday. Yoink. Planned. Alright, let's see if I can actually do the planned out route over here. Where am I at? It's a great question. I don't even know. Okay, now I know. I know where I'm at. Never had a doubt. For real, for real. Okay. Aquamarine. Or citrine. Citrine works. Aquamarine's mad annoying. But anywho. Any skill or collection you don't have maxed? No. Except social. Unless, guess if you count social. That is something we could do. I have thought about doing a stream for that. Could be interesting. We'd have to be buying... How much are these again? Loudmouth bass. Not a lot of them. I need to wait till Year of the Seal to do that, I think. Next time Year of the Seal comes around, which is going to be a while, but... Next time that comes around, we'll do max social XP, I think. Because I am currently social 21. We got 4 levels to get. It's going to take a little bit. It's going to take a bit of time. We do, in fact, count social. It doesn't count for SkyBlock XP, so it doesn't count. That's how it works. Went to Garden. There were 4 legendary visitors waiting for me. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Do. Yeah, we'll do that stream. There's also... I want to do like a subathon style stream at some point. Where we're going to start off with the G-Drag bill bank. And the goal will be to get a bill purse. But every time somebody like donates or joins the channel as a member and all that stuff, we'll have a different thing that'll happen. So maybe I'll have to roll a dice. Maybe I'll have to buy a Vanguard key. You know, the thing is, Vanguard keys could backfire for you guys because... make me buy a Vanguard key, then I could end up dropping a locket, you know? It could happen. So, that would be the big risk and reward one. I should get E-Man 7 first, but I don't like E-Man Slayer, can't do T4. Try to get Rev 9 first. I mean, that's not bad. If you're able to do T5 revs, then it's not bad. If you're doing it with T4 revs, that would be a problem. Oh, wow. I thought that'd be enough. My bad. So weird not, like, having Mining Fiesta double 4-chain. Because I usually only mine when it's Fiesta. It's kind of strange. We do spawn a lot less mine shafts doing it this way. But... Nyan's a die. You know? You know what I'm saying? Aquamarine. But man, I hate daylight savings, bro. It messes me up. It messes me up. My whole sleep schedule was chalked already, and now it's even more chalked than it was before. Like, ugh, dude. Guess I can start editing the greenhouse video later. I probably won't even start editing it. It's just like getting all the clips in the order I want, and then you start editing everything down. I don't know. Maybe I'll just cut stuff today. Usually I take 1 day to cut everything. That takes me an hour or two. And then the next day, I'll record like all the voiceovers and stuff. And maybe go ahead and get everything set up perfectly. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I can get a video edited in 2 days. I mean, I could get it edited in 1 day if I really wanted to, but I don't know. Probably just try and get the gist of it done today, and then tomorrow get it finished, maybe, or the day after. Decisions. I do gotta get it up before the weekend's over, though, or before the weekend gets here. Every time I don't like SkyBlock update or speed of updates, I remember it's all for free. That is true. Free game. I mean, I guess you do have to have Minecraft, to be fair, but still, they're doing it for free. In theory, they do get paid by people buying ranks, but you don't have to be the one who pays. It's the convenient part. Let's do this. Please be good. Citrine crystal, interesting. Oh wait, I haven't been using a pet this whole time. What the crud? Do that. Okay. Comprendo. Excuse me, fellas. The tungsten. I need the lapis. Real quick. My chapter explorer done. Bang. There we go. Okay. Glaciite collector and then maniac slayer. Okay, that should be fun. Scrap collector done. Glaciite collector done. Citrine, okay. Dang, we're gonna be able to do like so many quests in here. Probably shouldn't have looted the corpses yet. That was probably a mistake. Low-key. I have regrets. Formula 1 editors annoy me. They always cut corners. Crazy, bro. Crazy. SMH my head. Alright, I need at least one Vang today, boys. I need one Vang. We're not doing a 7-hour stream today. I'm too tired. I don't know if you can tell. Huh. I hate daylight savings. I don't know if y'all knew that about me, but I hate them. Hate it. So annoying. So stinking annoying. Alright, we're good to go now. It's 1 hour. It messes my brain up, bro. It does. It messes my brain up. Specifically on Sundays. Because I can leave my sleep schedule the way it is. Getting up an hour later according to the clock, but it's just the same time that I have been getting up. But on Sundays, when I go to church, that's the only time I have to like set an alarm. And I have to get up like an extra hour earlier than usual. I was already having to get up a few hours earlier than usual already. Streamer sleep schedule, you know, the stereotypes are real. It's abysmal. It's abysmal. I go to bed at like 2 a.m. And then most days, I mean, today I didn't get up till like 10:30. And then on Sundays, I got to get up at like, what time is it? Like 8, I guess. Gotta get up at 8. Like, brother. It's like 2 hours. 2 hours earlier. It's unacceptable. Because, I mean, generally I would have been getting up at 9. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I would have been getting up at 9. Now I'm getting up at 10, and so then I'm losing 2 hours of sleep on Sundays. It's like, bruh, my brain can't handle it. Me getting up at 6:30 a.m. Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know, just imagine getting up 2 hours earlier than you normally get up. Whatever that normal time is. So that's where I'm at. It hurts. I hate it. I hate it. Because my brain, like, I still want to go to bed at the same time I was going to bed before. It's just how it is. So I have to, like, force myself to go to bed earlier if I'm going to, like, fix everything. And then it takes, like, a week for my body to get used to that. Like, I don't know. I don't, like, again, I don't use an alarm except on Sundays. So generally I get up at the same time most days because of, like, the internal clock telling me to get up at a specific time. So I have to, like, get my internal clock readjusted every single time, and that takes like 2 weeks at least to happen. So it just, my whole body is thrown off for 2 weeks every time daylight savings happens. It's very annoying. Can you grow Plant Boy, Advanced Puffer Cloud, and Stoplight Pedal on the same plot? Yes, that's actually exactly what I did. Which greenhouse video should be coming out this weekend, and you can see how I did it. But yeah, it was pretty simple layout, I think. Because the Plant Boy uses how many? 2 Snoozelings and then like 6 Thunderclouds, right? So you just put the Snoozelings towards the center of the plot, and the Thunderclouds on like one corner, so you can have the Plant Boy Advance growing in one corner, and then off the edges of those other Snoozelings, you grow the other 2 crops. Devourer probably needs its own plot. I mean, I had it set up on a plot with with like my zombie buddies and stuff. You just set it like on its own corner though, so it doesn't eat everything, which I think you can actually break like the roots of it where it eats stuff so that it doesn't grow too much. But I didn't do it because I ain't trying to test it. Thing took forever to grow and it was expensive, so. But from what I've heard, you can do that. Peoples has told me, but I didn't have a reason to do it, so I didn't do it. Bro, where's the vangs? I need a vang, bro. I need it. I need it. Probably should stop going for commissions if I need a vang that bad, but I'm committed now, you know? I'm committed. Got 6 Ankylosauruses growing. It's gonna be like 30 mil profit, right? Kind of crazy. I'm actually up money today, even though I bought a skeleton key. That never happened. That doesn't happen like ever, bro. How much are caged wisps now, by the way? I guess I should be using mine. Dang, they're nearly 200 still. That's insane. Let's see, where is it? There it is. I'll put the claymore up. Oink. Will-o-wisp. Very nice. Very, very nice. I guess I could actually off stream, that was something I could do, is get all the tool parts I need for a bunch of nucleus runs. What have I been putting in this chest again? Oh yeah, I got all the vinyls saved up, because we're going to be using those for the farming event. Low-key, I kind of expect the farming event alpha to come out this week. I would not be shocked. Not in the slightest. Okay, we got Ruby. Boom. Okay. Stop it. We do have Corpse Looter. Also Glaciite Collector. So I'm going to throw Goblins at this. Get these. Let's get the Glaciite out of the way, because I'll probably get like Scrap Collector soon. Yep, there it is. And then I can maybe get that out of the corpses that we loot here for Corpse Looter. Maybe. Gimme. Sadly, no. Okay. It's not great. How about this other corpse? Where's it at? I'll just do that. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I get the beeping sound now for the corpses because of the talisman. I think I went past it, probably. Or he's above. Honestly, I'm not really that hyped after hearing about another farming update. Yeah, I mean, it feels like the admins tend to focus on one skill a lot. Like, I mean, of course it was mining for ages. And now they are very focused on farming. Which, I mean, I'm not opposed to. They've definitely been making farming way better. But honestly, mining's kind of been in shambles for a long time. Even though they focused on it so much originally, it's just like, it's had a lot of updates. But like the fact that farming compares to it in any way, when you need so much more money for a mining setup and you like, it takes more effort to mine than it does to farm, like it's just insane to me that like farming makes like as much as mining these days. It's kind of wild, you know? You know what I'm saying? All right, where's the scrap at, bro? I guess I should just dip. We're going for Vangs. But I'm also going for Nyanza, you know? So again, if anybody gets a Vang, let me know. I need it. I need it. I gotta open one corpse today at least. Surely, right? I don't know. Maybe we just go to Dark Auction. Maybe we just go to Dark Auction. Which would you guys rather watch, by the way? I'm thinking of doing like Tarantula Slayer for money. And then streaming me opening Vangs. But it does take a while to find Vangs sometimes. I know not everybody likes mining. Would y'all rather watch me do Tarantula Slayer or Glaciate Commissions / Vangs? Apparently if you overdamage T5 Spider, it despawns. So dumb. Yeah, I made a short about that yesterday. It's a little bit wild. That's why I've been hitting it with Flaming Flay, actually. So I don't accidentally go too crazy with it. I probably should get Swarm on that thing. Low-key. Alright, we got Maniac Slayer again. So let's get up here. Bam. Okay. Hello, sir. Down for the count. Oh, there's a few all the way up there as well. How many do I need to get? 3? I think there's only 2 up here. Man. 1 away. That's crazy. Nothing back over here. Wow, only 1 away. That's painful, dude. So I'll go Bazaar for faster spawn. Which one is that? Doesn't it only give 2 combat wisdom? Does it even give you faster spawn? Yeah, 2 combat wisdom. I mean, again, I've just been using Flaming Flay. Alright, Dark Auction about to start. See how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Bum, 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 bum. I'm guessing you're at max as well for XP, right, Jordan? I'm guessing you're one of the 40. Do. They put me down. What are we at now? Still 39? Okay, cool. No? Okay. I guess the other witch stuff was a pain in the butt. This thing Diana garbage. Ah, okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It is a lot. There's a lot of mobs. Do. Let's see if we can get Umber Collector real quick and then go Dark Auction. Alright. Can we get a Dark Purple dye today? Can I spend my Greg Bank on Dark Purple dye today, I guess, is the question. Throwing out chocolate stuff. It's crazy, bro. Cinema. I still haven't seen a 10x goblin spawn, by the way, the last few days. I have seen a few titanium 5x drops, but no goblin spawn. Stay hydrated, boys. Ay. It is kind of crazy now, like how many games are just free. And yet even I feel like we've been spoiled, right? A little bit. We've gotten to that point of games being free and really, really good games. Some of, like, I mean, this is one of my favorite games, and like the admins, you know, you can play it for free. Straight up. You get QOL for paying and stuff, but like you can play it for free. So it's like kind of insane to see like how, like, I know a lot of people complain about like new games coming out and like marathon and stuff. Like I've seen a lot of things on that, and of course High Guard, which already got canceled, by the way. High Guard already, like last day is like in 3 days, right? Like they're going down on March 12th or something. Like it is crazy. We have been spoiled. Like something, of course, you know, it's valid to have things you don't like about a game and to complain about that, but like, I don't know, man. People say this game is bad, and like a lot of people say like a lot of games are bad, and they're just not bad. Just because you don't like doesn't make it bad, you know? You don't have to like everything that somebody else likes. But some people like stuff. I like this. I enjoy it. I find it fun that I can spend time on something and get rewarded for it. Like, and you know, just, you know, there's strategy, of course, of like, all right, I should do this in this order to get the most done in this amount of time. Yada, yada. But like, I do enjoy seeing like that direct line of progression, you know, for how much time you spend. Yo, what's good, Danny? How's it going, bro? We're looking for dark purple dye is the goal. But I don't know if it's going to happen. Let's see. That's not great. That's not great. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people got spoiled with Fortnite as well. Like, you know, Fortnite free game with all those updates and everything is kind of insane. Like what Fortnite did to gaming, I feel like, because they set the standard so high, you know, of like constant updates, and you can play it for free. Like that's kind of wild. And then like Roblox also has kind of done that to the next generation as well. And so you go from playing that, and then you start playing other games that, you know, you have to pay to play and all this other stuff. And like, you feel, some people, you know, like you might go pay a ton of money for a game and then feel like it's worse than, you know, something you grow up playing for free. And it's like, I see why people complain about stuff, but I think it goes too far a lot of times as well. Just because it's not perfect doesn't make it bad, you know? Haven't gotten that crazy skill issue. I know. I've seen one, but I was too poor to buy it, unfortunately. As a broke boy. I got outbid, only had like 300 mil when I saw it, and was not able to get it, so feels bad. Feels bad, man. Imagine getting matched before Dark Purple. I know, right? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. But man, max XP, fellas. So there's, I don't know how much, I guess nobody knows how many kills you need for shiny pigs for Year of the Pig Bestiary, but I imagine it's probably not a lot. Like maybe max 20 XP, but probably more like 10 or 15. And then the seal pet, I think, goes to the legendary and level 100, so that's 18 XP. So at the most, there's like 38 XP available, I would imagine. I mean, technically, I think some bestiaries go to 25, but I don't think this will be one of them. But I'm guessing it's probably only like 28 XP available that we're missing, and it's just based on year of the pig and year of the seal coming around. So I think around 1,000 to 5,000 kills on pig. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, 1,000's a lot, man. That is a lot. Which, I mean, maybe they'll do that. It's possible, I guess, but like, I guess Old Wolf is level 15, Golden Ghoul's level 15. These guys all have 40k. I think this is relatively likely, yeah. I mean, level 15 for 1,000 kills. Probably. When's the last time we touched grass? I went to church yesterday. So, yesterday. Byzantium Diewet. Isn't that the one from Enderman Slayer? I'm not doing that, bro. If they had T5 E-Man, then maybe, but probably not. I don't really want to go for Brick Red for Tarantula. So I imagine T5 E-Man is going to be even harder and take longer to kill and just going to be a pain in the butt. But anyways, there you have it, fellas. I know, short 2-hour stream today, but I'm tired and I hate time change. Maybe I'll do, I don't know. I think I need to put my efforts into editing today because I just do not have any energy. I just ain't got energy. I'm tired, man. But we maxed XP. I low-key, I wasn't sure if we would. I woke up and it was like 10:30 and I was like, oh my goodness. I would normally be live like an hour ago. But we started stream a little bit late, but I knew we only had, like, realistically I could have maxed this in like 5 minutes. So I just wanted to do it on stream. No, again, I know it was a bit of a short stream, but anyways, we're gonna rate somebody on Twitch. It's gonna be all for YouTube, so thank you guys for hanging out with me. I might be live. I probably won't be live tomorrow. I'll probably stream on Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see what we get around to. It's just time change messes my sleep schedule up so much, and it's garbage. But thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.